Live weather with meteorologist Alan Shoemaker.
Well, if you're looking for something to spice up your week, well, there's a full moon tonight. That's something you can see in the sky. Look off to the east. The moon rises at 6:18 p.m. plus or minus a minute or two, depending on where you are in the valley. It might take a little longer to get through some of the clouds on the horizon if they are out there, but sometime just around sunset, the full moon rising tonight. Should be a pretty good viewing. A nice bright moon out there, and just some high clouds mainly coming through, although it may start to thicken up a little bit in the evening, so we'll have to wait and see. But at some point, you should see the moon tonight. Not a lot of clouds out there right now. A few of them lurking offshore and a few high ones passing to the north. But as the moisture increases a little bit, there may be a few more clouds kind of thickening up late this evening and tonight, or even a few more increasing this afternoon. But in general, still fairly bright today. Some sunshine. Today, the coolest day of the week overall. We were in the 40s this morning in most areas, and only in the 60s and maybe low 70s today. But 80s return by Saturday, maybe even near 80 on Sunday. But there is a cold front arriving on Sunday, so the humidity will start to fall on Sunday. Temperatures drop off more later on in the day and for Monday, but not a strong front. There are none of them coming for a while. It just looks kind of like, you know, nice weather. A lot of days in the 70s and maybe near 80 or so. Temperatures right now trying to get back to 70. We're at 69 in Harlingen, Raymondville, and Brownsville, 64 in Rio Grande City. Pretty good day out there, and the humidity is still down. Dew points, the number we kind of gauge the humidity with, the higher it is, the muggier it feels. When it's up in the 70s, that's like it feels in the summer, but humidity's been knocked down. It's not quite as low as yesterday, but generally it's still feeling pretty good in the dry or maybe even the low end of the comfy range, we call it there. And which means it won't be as cool this evening. If you are headed out taking the dog for a walk in the evening, it won't cool off as much as last night. 60s this afternoon, but still about 60 or so at 8 p.m., 50s late this evening. Fairly light winds this evening and tonight, maybe about 5 or 10 miles per hour after sunset. FUTURETRACK does show a few more clouds increasing later this afternoon. Not completely cloudy, but clouds here and there, maybe some patches of clouds, but I think still a pretty bright day around. And then as we go into tonight, there's 7 p.m. Remember, the moon's coming up by then. Again, maybe a few clouds, especially on the eastern horizon, but should still see the moon. A few clouds may come in at times late tonight, but I think generally kind of a partly cloudy night. And then tomorrow, partly to mostly sunny. Again, a few patches of clouds may come in from time to time, but I think enough sun to warm temperatures back above 70 and dry weather. And then as we get into Saturday, I think it gets a little breezier on Saturday, but still maybe some early morning clouds. But Saturday, I think overall will turn out to be kind of a bright afternoon again. So where's the cold front? Well, when we look out across Texas, there's no cold fronts in Texas, but pretty far out to the west, the front's moving through Nevada and Arizona. As that front gets closer, eventually it will start to pull up some warmer, more humid air. Not so much tomorrow. I think we're still pretty comfortable with the humidity. Highs in the low to mid 70s on Friday and dry weather. This next front coming in through New Mexico and into Texas over the weekend starts to kind of pull up the breeze a bit on Saturday. Maybe kind of breezy. I mean, not crazy windy, but gusts maybe like 25 miles per hour or so, or a little more on Saturday afternoon. But the shower is going way to the north again, which seems to be the trend a lot. And then the front actually gets here by sometime on Sunday. There's midnight going into Sunday, but the front probably coming in sometime around Sunday morning or midday. So as the front comes in, still pretty weak. Probably won't have any rain with it. Once again, the shower's way up north of us. I mean, you could say if we get lucky, maybe a sprinkle somewhere, but probably no rain. So we're going with near 0% on Sunday. And then behind that, the humidity drops later in the afternoon and for Monday. So today, first 1-5 AccuWeather forecast. Remember, we have maybe some patches of clouds once in a while, kind of, you know, not a completely blue sky, but not, you know, big areas of clouds. Mostly sunny, but maybe some afternoon high clouds increasing. Highs near 69 degrees. Could hit 70 or warmer from about McAllen and Edinburgh westward into Starr County. The low 70s might be possible. Then tonight down to 53 degrees, probably about 5 or 7 degrees warmer than it was this morning or so, and just some high clouds. And the first 1-5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast. 72 tomorrow and kind of partly to mostly sunny. Breezy on Saturday and a little more humid with highs in the 80s. Sunday morning or midday, the front should come through, probably just getting a little breezy and drier air behind it with lower humidity, but it could still be near 80 on Sunday. And by Monday and Tuesday, the humidity's back down a bit with lows near 50 and highs in the 70s. But again, that's not much of a cool down. You go from low 80s to low 70s behind the front in a couple of days. Not much of a front at all. We start to warm up again next Wednesday with highs near 80. Longer range forecasts do say that probably next Thursday there may be another front coming. Not super strong either, but I'll show you that one coming up later this hour here on Channel 5 News at noon.